many congratulations, mate. What a wonderful score.
Oh my God, thank you very much. Yes, I'm feeling it.
Right? Doesn't get any better than that, hey?
Oh yes.
90.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Awesome, excellent.
It's just all the troubles and everything is, yes, that's it. Finished. That's
Very nice, Ryan. Very, very nice. I was looking at your scores from the past, Ryan.
Oh yeah, no, don't. Yes.
And mate, I see what a long way you've come. So in November last year, you gave the test and you scored a 72 in listening.
Yeah.
And now in December last year, when you gave this most recent test,
Yes.
you ended up scoring an 84 in listening. You had a score of 76 in reading in November, and now this most recent test, how much have you scored, mate?
90.
90! Wow, 90 out of 90.
Yeah.
Speaking, and I've always known you to be a very, very good speaker.
Yep.
You had 85 in the test in November, but this time, once again, a perfect 90. That's what you
you.
deserve, certainly.
Yeah.
But in writing specifically,
This is the one.
from 69 to a massive 87.
Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah. I was that really took me by surprise. I think that's if anything that's the biggest leap, right? 69 to 87.
So Ryan, how did you do it?
How did I do it? Well, for sure with the help of everyone, but I think the practice that I received, the questions and everything, the consistency, just going for it, and the friends there like supporting each other. Yeah, you can do it. Let's practice this. Let's ask these questions. That kind of thing that generates me and motivates me, and just even though you failed so many times before, it kind of gives you a big boost up, I guess.
Yeah. I will not call the previous scores a failure. Certainly not by any stretch of imagination.
Yeah.
But yes, you needed 79 and you ended up scoring a 90 out of 90.
Yes.
I have seen you in the classroom, I have seen you in the lab, I have seen that devotion. You were into, and you continue to be, in full-time employment, and you would finish your work and you would be here in the evening classes. You would then take time out and sit in the lab. Right, share some of those tips and tricks that you applied here. Okay. Certainly you did, it is not a surprise. I've seen you work hard there. I've seen you devote that time.
Yep.
What was it that you did differently this time as compared to all the other times?
I guess number one I would say is the actual atmosphere of the classrooms. You're not sitting there alone in your desk alone, struggling by your own. I don't know how to do this. What am I supposed to do with this? You're just confused by your own. You're trying to watch some random videos online, and it just doesn't help you, right? You have questions that you wanna ask them. You wanna explore and find solutions, but there's just yourself. But here, in the classrooms, with the teacher, with the tutor, with your friends, you kind of motivate you. So that's number one. Number two is the Mac lab. So it's like drilling you up, like even though it's difficult, but the more you put your time in the drilling period, it just becomes natural. You just become so comfortable with the question. Nothing surprises you anymore. I think that's the biggest difference between the previous test that I took at this time.
Right, excellent. How about writing?
Right.
What did you do for writing? I'm asking this specific question because, as you know, writing is that's the biggest area of concern for most of the students. Writing 69 to 87. How?
Yeah, so actually the biggest tips I got in the classroom, they told me, you're not supposed to worry about the words that you use. As long as you know English, that's good enough, right? But make sure that the grammar, the spellings, because most of the points go there. I didn't know that. I was focused on trying to put on smart words, long elaborated sentences. It just doesn't work. It just makes it more difficult. So I focus now on the spellings and the grammars. I make sure that whatever time I have, I dedicated at least 3 minutes just to check spellings and error and make sure that I don't have any spelling error or I don't forget a comma. That's kind of work, right? 87.
87, mate.
Yeah.
87. It didn't kind of work. It actually worked, eh? It did work. It certainly worked.
It is.
Ryan, fantastic, mate. If I look back at your time, the 4 weeks that you spent with us here, I see total devotion, I see seriousness, and I have seen you, as I said before, I've seen you in the classroom, I've seen you in the lab, after work, no matter what, you were here and you were doing all that stuff, plus you were sending in essays as well.
Yeah.
I think
that's also
feedback, yeah.
that's also a big help. Like that's definitely a big feedback. Yeah.
Excellent. Ryan, congratulations once again, my friend,
thank
on your
you.
way to permanent residency.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
That sounds so nice. Yeah, thank you very much.